Joanna Selborn, also known as Kenna. This video will contain spoilers for the book The Tower of Swallows. Joanna is described as dark-haired, female and human. However, these are not the most important facts about her. She is a psionic. A psionic is capable of telepathy and teleempathy. This means that she could talk to people without actually talking, by using her powers. However, her abilities do not stop here. She is able to command people to do what she wants via telepathy, which you could imagine might work a little bit like the axis sign the witches use. If Joanna is hypnotized, she is even capable of seeing the nearby future. Her telepathy has some limits. For example, she could only communicate both ways with mages, elves and psionics, and not with normal humans, since they don't have the power of telepathy, so they could not talk back, even though she could talk to them still. This makes sense, since not everyone has the power of telepathy, and therefore it would be weird if everyone could communicate back to her. In the month of August, in the year 1267, while in Anatolia, Joanna was approached by Dacra Silifant. Dacra had an offer for her, one she accepted. It was the following month, on September the 14th, when she met Stefan Skellen for the first time at Fort Roycan in Macht. 2 days after Joanna arrived, on 16th of September, Stefan Skellen had a task for her. Stefan learned that Leo Bonhart had sent 2 letters. She was sent to talk to the recipients in Venlo, a town in Ebbing. The one who received the letter was a swordsmith called Esterhazy. Joanna was prepared in case the man would be stubborn and refuse to tell her why he was contacted by Leo Bonhart. He told them that Bonhart visited him on the 12th of Ciri, who went by the name of Falca around that time. The swordsmith gave Falca uit Gnomish here a steel sword. The reason why Bonhart wanted Ciri to have a sword was because he wanted her to fight in the Claremont arena in Ebbing, in the city of Claremont, obviously. However, this smith did not give up his information willingly. Kenna forced it out of him using her powers. Joanna or Kenna. I will use them interchangeably in this video, so if you get confused, they're the same person. It didn't took long for Joanna to be needed again after we were done interrogating Esterhazy. Ola Harsheim, a member of the other group that was sent to the other recipient, demanded that Joanna and her group made haste to Claremont. The reason behind this was the massacre that happened there the day before. When the group arrived in Claremont, it was too late. Bonhart and Ciri both left before they arrived. The group didn't manage to get any useful information about the town's inhabitants. This most likely has to do with the fact that none of them knew where they went, rather than people not telling them, since if they knew where they went, Joanna could have forced it out of them. When the group moved on, Joanna sensed someone who was invisible while spying on them. She noticed a few strange things and sometimes could sense the person. She brought this to the attention of Stefan Skellen and suggested to him that they stop in the next village to reveal the spy using what she called the pancake method. The next day, on the 23rd of September, the group gathered in the village of Unicorn in Ebbing. They pretended to have orders directly from Emperor Emir in order to lure out the spy. When Joanna sensed the spy, she gave the signal, and according to the pancake method, the group threw flour and milk over the hidden individual. The spy appeared to be Reens, a mage and servant of Vilgefortz. He revealed his intentions out of fear before the group even could start torturing him. He isn't very good when he's tortured, he's just afraid instantly, so yeah. Before Reens could say more, Leo Bonhart arrived with who he now knew was Ciri, the lost princess of Sintra. The entire gang, including Joanna, was sent out, while Stefan Skellen, Leo Bonhart and Reens talked. Joanna offered to stand guard over Ciri, when she realized in what kind of situation she was after seeing one of Reens' thoughts. She was joined by Neratin Seka, who she knew was a traitor and was spying on a group on behalf of Vatier Dirido. She refused to help him, nor did she reveal to the others that he was a spy. As of that moment, she just wanted to know what was so special about this girl. Joanna probed Ciri's mind. However, Ciri was so powerful that she was able to easily push her out. She was pushed out with such a force that Joanna fell to the ground and her nose started to bleed heavily. While everyone was confused of what happened, Sekka helped Ciri to escape, and while Ciri was escaping she got hit by Stefan Skellen, by one of his Orions, which gave her their scar. While this was happening, Joanna was laying on the ground, unable to get up from dizziness. After a while she recovered. The gang was now smaller than they were since they lost a few men that were killed by Ciri or by other people from the gang that turned out to be traitors. The gang was now smaller, and they were searching the forests and land around the village of Unicorn. In the beginning of November, they found Ciri's trail again. They started pursuing her all the way towards Nilfgaardian, towards the Tower of the Swallow. Stefan Skellen pushed his gang to keep following Ciri across the ice. When they reached Tomira, also known as the Bottomless Lake, Joanna decided to leave the group, knowing full well that she might be executed by Nilfgaard for her part in the gang. The reason why she and a few more of the gang left had to do with the fact they were done with all the deceptions and lies they were told about what they were doing. They didn't want to risk their lives on the lake, knowing full well that Ciri was waiting on them there. 1 year after the events on the lake, in September in 1268, she was held captive in the Nilfgaardian citadel to give testimony and to be sentenced for everything that had happened during her time in the gang. She shared her cell with Kohut, a former quartermaster that got locked up after he was caught stealing bows from the army. Kohut tried to rape Joanna. However, she made him headbutt his head over and over against the metal door. When the guards came to look up or check up on the situation, what was happening, he headbutted the guards as well. All because of Joanna that controlled his mind at that time, resulting in punishment for Kohut. The next day, the cell gained 2 more inhabitants, the Skara sisters, who were locked up for beating a Nilfgaardian officer. When the time came, Joanna gave testimony against Stefan Skellen and his gang leaders, recounting everything that had transpired. The moment the judge wanted to send her back to her cell, she made the judge release her instead, using her powers. And that was the last time she appeared in the books. She never appeared afterwards, nor did she appear in the games. I personally found her to be kind of interesting. She uses certain powers that will make her come out on top most of the time. This is, at least for me, one of the characters that I would have liked to see in the games, so let's hope for it in the future that she might appear at some point. Even though her story is pretty done and over with, but still hope, I guess. This was everything about Joanna Selborn, or Kenna in short. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, leave suggestions in the comments. Until the next video. There will be another video later on this week. Till then, bye.